Once again, we're going to be watching the USAC paved sprint cars, and this time we are at Southern National. They are doing some quick laps around this 0.4 mile track in the 12-second bracket, low 12 seconds. So, we got Heat 1, everyone's transferring. These are just heat races to set up the main lineup. Vinny Sansone on the inside in the 2 car, Joe Quinn outside in the 3, Ray Farlow in the 4, Sean Russell in the 12, Ron Quinzel in the 8, the 9 car Laura Gerhardt. We're getting ready to go green. Pace car's in. Sansone takes the early lead. Quinn drops in behind him. And the top 3 get single file. We're going to take a look back here. Sean Russell dropping back just a little bit. Rich Foreman working on him in the 14 car. Clips the apron a little bit on entry. So it looks like we've got everyone 2x2x2. Or in groups of 2, I guess. Farlow, though, is catching the top 2. Nice little 3-car battle here as we are finishing up halfway through this one. So 4 laps to go. Sansone leading this one. Not a whole lot has changed up front. The top 3 have stayed the same. Ron Quinzel in the 8 is about a second and a half off the lead. Sean Russell in the 5, Rich Foreman in the 14. Laura Gerhardt has not been able to get by him. Brad Ringer in the 18, and Anthony Butte is rounding out the field. So coming around for the white flag out of 4. Looks like everyone's going to be content to finish 1, 2, 3 here between the 2, 3, and 4 car. Out of the last corner, and Sansone takes home the win. Quinn, Farlow, Quinzel, Russell, Foreman, Gerhardt, Ringer, and Butte's going to round this one out. All right, get set up for heat race number 2. You got the starting lineup there for the 9 cars to set the outside row. Got Jeffrey Stanton starting on pole. Dan Smith is going to be on the outside front row in that 6 car. Jim Vig in the 7. Waiting on William Guess, who's going to be starting on the outside second row. Alex Orines in the 10 car, that black and neon green. The 15 of John Buckley. Wallace Reardon in the 17, purple, white, and green car. Derek Lemaster in the 13. And then the number 1 car with a 6,764 I rating, PJ Sturgis, is starting from the back. So I think the best view of this race is going to be going on board with PJ and seeing what he can do from the 5th row. We'll watch the start from here and then go back to watching the lead. Pace car is getting ready to drop in out of turn number 4. Stanton's leading him down. Big jump from Dan Smith on the outside. Sturgis working his way under the 17 car, I mean. Now he's going to try to quickly get past. 13 does that. And it looks like Dan Smith might have got disqualified for a jump start. So Sturgis working up now up to P5. Smith does appear to have gotten disqualified. Sturgis up to third now, working his way through this field. Most likely going to get up to second. I don't think he's going to be able to chase down Stanton, though. We'll see what the lap times are once he gets into clean air. So Stanton's got the lead from pole. Just did a 12.6 on the timing board. PJ did a 12.5 while passing cars. So let's see what he does this time around. Does another 12.5 while Stanton does a 12.8, but we're running out of laps already. 3 to go. Jeffrey Stanton coming out of 4. He's got a 0.8 second lead on PJ and is a 10th slower than him. So I don't think PJ is going to get it done, but he has made up some spots. Lots of spots. So, quick order as they cross the line. Jeffrey Stanton's going to take home the win. Start outside front row for the main. PJ Sturgis, Jim Vig, John Buckley, Wallace Reardon. Looks like we had some wrecks in the back of the field. We've got some people out of it. We're going to get set up for this main. So, unfortunately for Dan Smith, we'll see if he just left the building or if he's going to be starting from the rear 18th spot in this one. We've got 30 laps. Sansone in the 2, Stanton in the 5. It's going to be your front row. Joe Quinn in the 3 and PJ Sturgis in the 1 is in the second row. Ray Farlow and Jim Vig in the 3rd. Ron Quinzel and Joe Buckley in the 4th row. Still have not seen Dan Smith join the race and does not look like he's going to be. So, not sure if he fell out or if he was disqualified. Take a quick look and see if I can see something. I see he got a 2X. I don't have any other information than that. So, only 17 cars starting this one. Hopefully, we'll get a lot of green flag running. This one's going to go by quick with 12-second laps around here. So, final pace lap. Sansone bringing them down through 3 and 4. On the gas, gets a good jump over Stanton. Stanton's going to slot in right behind him. We got the first one in the books. So, Sansone, Stanton. Quinn is in 4th. Sturgis up into 3rd. We'll see if he can get around Stanton and give Vinny a little fight up there, but it looks like we're under caution. Take a quick look. Ron Quinzel seems to be what brought this one out. We'll see if he had any help or if he did it on his own. Just looks like he got a little loose trying to keep it low. Didn't want to come up and get into the car on the outside of him. And so he takes the hit on that one and is in the pits. So we'll do some pacing here. Line them up single file, I believe. And that'll give PJ a chance to get a jump on the 5 of Stanton and take away that second spot. And then attempt to go after Sansone in the 2 car. Lights are off on the pace car, so we're going green next time around. This will be the starting back up on lap number 7. Pace car in, Sandstone immediately goes. Stanton's right up on him though this time. It's a much better start than when he was starting on the outside front row. Pressuring him. Looks up high though, and that's going to allow PJ to get up under him, and now we'll see what PJ can do. Top 5, all right on top of each other. Sandstone is your leader. Sturgis in 2nd, Stanton 3rd, Quinn in 4th, and Farlow in that white and red car is in 5th. So PJ's got a little bit of a run off of turn 2. He's going to look a little bit higher up and then dive down out of the corner. Doesn't get the nose there. He's going to try it again off of 2. Gets the nose under him now, down the backstretch, into the corner. Takes over the lead. So from last place in his heat race to leading the A main, Sandstone's got this one. Now we'll see if he can get pulled away. Just running slightly higher up than Vinny, and it looks like it's paying off. Now pulling out, and it looks like now he's just got to keep this one under him. We got yellow though, and it's like the 14 had an incident. Let's take a look. See what brought this one out. Goes into the corner a little deep, checks up, gets a little help from the 11. And then the 9 finishes them off. So 1 car incident, but 3 of them involved. So restack them now. Go through this running order while we're pacing. Sturgis, Sandstone, Stanton, Quinn, Vig, Farlow, Russell, Buckley, LeMaster, Reardon, Orions, Gerhardt, Guess, Ringer, Butte, and then 1 lap down is Foreman after that wreck. Question's going to be, is the lap car going to be staying in between the 1 and the 2 for this restart? He's going to go ahead and just pull in the pits and get out of the way. So that's going to let Vinny have a chance, get that lead back, see what he can do on this restart. Lights are still on, so we're going to do 1 more. Finishing up lap 17 of this one. Lights are now out. Let's see what can happen here. From the last restart, it felt like Stanton was a little bit quicker than Vinny, and then just slipped up a little bit and let PJ under him. So we'll see if Vinny can put the pressure on in front of him and keep the pressure off behind him. Green flag, Sturgis gets a great start there. Down the backstretch, Stanton on the tank of the 2 car. Just running slightly lower than him off the corner. He's got Quinn behind him in the 3 to deal with also. These 3 are stacked up on top of each other while PJ pulls out to a half-second lead now. Stanton running up just a little bit higher. Quinn's going to try to take advantage of that and get up to that 3rd spot. Not a whole lot. They're kind of evening out now. It's like top speeds down the straightaway are about 120 from what I see. Stanton just got into the wall a little bit. That's going to open the door to Quinn. He can't take advantage of that mistake, though. So just a little rim rub down the backstretch on that wall, but he recovers, holds on to that third spot. Right now, this is the closest race on track, and they're side by side. 1 and 2. Stanton pulls off the corner just a little bit, gets back ahead of him. Now Quinn's got to deal with Farlow behind. We're down to 4 to go. And back up front, PJ's dealing with a bit of lap traffic. We got the 16. He's just going to pull up out of the way. Doing as much as he can not to be a factor in this. Everyone's holding even, though. It's a really quick track. Seems to be hard to make a move. Stanton just sliding up a little bit out of 4. When almost got under him. So Sturgis coming around to get the white flag. Sandstone behind him. We're going to keep an eye on this battle as they go into the final corner. Nothing doing for any of them. Sturgis gets the win. Sandstone, Stanton, Quinn, and Farlow are your top 5. Put up the full standings there for you. Decent, clean race. I mean, these guys are running some quick laps around here. So, pretty amazing run by PJ as he goes from last to first and takes home the win. Shows why he's got the 6,700 iRating. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed a look at the sprint cars, and we'll be back with some more broadcasts.